When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love the great brand, but I'd rather break records.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw.
I can become
Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Fight.
Starts the round off with a projectile to assess the situation. Fires off an overdrive arc. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Going in, player springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They're backed up into the corner. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Medium kick. Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 1 can build off this lead. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. A trade, but drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Dashes for, oh my, the throw tech. Burnout activates. KO. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4.
Overdrive Hadouken. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump-in out of here. Player 2 needs to use the predator. Burnout activates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Real win.
Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes off the impact. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Solid throw tag. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. Experiencing burnout. What a finish. Great lead on the life gauge there. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? From up above. And an experiencing burnout. Good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3.
Decides to create some distance to start. The attack is parried. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Feeling it. They're going for the super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 is in a good spot to use the super. Looks like they want to bears in overdrive short. Springs forward with the drive rush. Super! That's what we want. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Zones with the fireball. Did well to get the buff in there. Goes for the drive rush there. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Checks him with a projectile. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 chases them down. Still slugging it out at this range. Keeping them away. Springs full pay. Oh! Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Lots of aggression from both sides. Okay, they trade hits. Knockdown. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Player 2 holds down critical. What's gonna happen? KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Pokes with a medium kick. Player 2 had an impressive round when managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. The fighters are scrambling to figure out how to gain some meter here. Both fighters planning something? Still scrapping for control of the space. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Misses, meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Their will to win is really being tested here. Links in, the low. Going in. Their spacing is clutch anti-air. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. What a finish! Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.